Okay, I said 10s. You need 10s and 12s. 10s are for the valve. And this one here, which is the odd one, this long stud, okay, is a 12. Just remember where that one goes back to, obviously, when you're putting this thing back together. Because you need that for the engine cover. Oh, you didn't want to get back on that. There. There you go. Go back side, sorry. Go back side. Go back side. Just kind of go along down here. So the sunlight shadow, the sunlight on the back. On that. You're going to get tree. Go down here. And go. Over here. Long. Now. Here's what I'll do. Okay. Grab the camera and show you. That's your 12. Don't forget that. 10. 10. There's a nut. I'm going to move that there. There's my shadow again. 10 down here. Let's move the wire harness out of the way. There, there, there. And then of course your ignition coils right across here. You have to pop all this out, get the wire harness, the loom out of the way. We're going to undo this, and we're going to undo that as well right there. Okay, I'm just going to pop these out. That nut's already off. We got these loosened off. These are your coil on plug. Oh, look at that. There's a 10 mil sitting right in there. There's a 10 mil back there. Okay. Put them in my magnetic tray over here so I don't lose them, drop them, all that good stuff. Oh, there's one. There's one right back here too. Look at that. I did not see that one. This one's hidden right behind the oil filler cap. There we go. Let's get this 10 mil out. There's another one. And we'll pull all the coils. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. Now, I'm going to pop this off. See if you can see that. Sorry, my shadow's coming back. Yeah, right there. Camera adjustment. And all I grabbed was my channel locks, because boy, I don't know what else I can grab that with. Yep. Channel locks. Grab this little clamp. Squeeze it together. There we go. There we go. There's one part of the breather. There's another one right in the back corner here as well. You will need to. I'm not sure if I get my channel locks in there or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where it becomes fun. I gotta get that hose off. I gotta get this hose off. That wasn't bad at all. Not bad. I don't want to drop that. There we go. It's just one of the pressure clamps. There we go. There's two. Let's get this. This one's a little bit tight to pull it across. Not bad though. Backside. Backsides are longer. Three, one. Let's see. There's a 10 down here. There's a long one too. Toss them into my magnetic tray. Let's take a look here. think I got them all. Yes, I'm in the way. Because I have to reach over the engine here. One underneath the main wiring harness that runs across the front of the motor where the belt is at. Flip that over. That little piece just goes right there. Go into my magnetic tray. Yes, get yourself one. Okay, I think I've got them all. Just gonna double check everything here. Sure looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 2 in the middle. I'll show you. 1. Oh, you can see that. Wow, the sun is just killing my video here. There we go. 1 there. And camera will refocus. 1 right there. Couple of 10s. So let's get those out real quick. Like I said, here and then one on the back side right there, which wasn't too bad to do. So let's get going. I gotta drop my camera again here. Gun number 10. Oh, and there's rubber O-ring that they give you in the kit that go on their center ones. Let's see if I can pop this one out. Oh, that was a tough one. Both of these center ones have the rubber grommets on them, as you can see. Don't forget to install those. They come in the kit. 2 of them. Okay, I can't find my little pry bar. I do have a flat screwdriver, and I'm going to try just in the corner right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that was easy. That's easy. We got that side done. This side here. Oh, I gotta get this off. Hello. Get rid of my... basically a bracket that holds the wire harness in place. Oh, that was easy. There we go. She is on off. Into here, corner, here, corner, real is, look tight, and then back on this far corner as well. And this side, right here. Okay, open that. Hang on. Nobody run away. Wow, look at the inside of that engine. That's spectacular. There's the gasket. Oh yeah, you know what? Just, it's got no pliability to it. Oh yeah, she done. She done. Gonna move across here. Okay. Ugh. So we'll give this clean. So the gasket sits in this groove right here on the valve cover. So make sure you got it in there correctly. I mean, it only can go on one way. Now, I do a lot of oil changes on this thing. Look at this. What is that? We'll get some, let's see if I can block this sun out and maybe see a little bit. Yeah. See? A little bit of damage back here. Something been rubbing there. Okay, that's the back side of the motor here. That's over here. Okay, so what is this? What is this? This is a magnetic sensor, some kind, I'm thinking. And this is some kind of a pickup. Huh. Well, I can tell you this. There's no glitter in this engine. This thing. Let's go back to the oil changes, okay? Let's talk about that. This thing's got 214,000 kilometers on it. I do oil changes, full synthetic, and expensive filters, like 20 bucks a filter. I don't go cheap on that, no. And but premium oils as well. You know what? Nothing in a cheap oil, that's for sure. I do a lot of highway driving, so I'm doing minimum 50 kilometers a day, and I do oil changes about 6,500 to 7,500 kilometers. Shane. Ooh, hello, Shane. Variable valve timing. I have not seen the inside of this engine. We're going to have a closer look down and below here. Okay, back to the gasket. You want to clean this whole leading edge all the way around, obviously, and the same on the valve cover itself. You want to get that done as well. Here, where this funky gasket sits, clean them up. And that, look at that. That is actually carved out. Oh, no. You know what? Hang on. Camera gonna reach. You know what somebody's done? Take a look where the oil fill. This is where the fill is. Somebody has pushed this. It's like a windage tray. Keep the splashing of the oil up. Somebody has pushed this down. I'm the second owner of this car, and this has been contacting the engine. That's interesting. That's contacting on that right there. Okay, so I really don't have a washing tank or solutions or anything you can buy anymore. Even you got to use like an engine degreaser and then take this into a car wash, and I don't know, I can't wash it here. It's plus 5 degrees outside, and basically all that I've done inside the groove here, I ran a screwdriver and a rag all the way around, cleaned it all out as best as I could. The new brake cleans and everything that they offer, they just don't do nothing anymore. They're just because of the obviously the environmental impact of the chemicals that are inside there. So, like I said, screwdriver, rag, cleaned the whole area. I did the cylinder head as well, where the gasket meets the head. I wiped it down. I put a little bit of water, if you will, on a rag, and just kind of wiped it down a bit. Now, if you have concerns about getting a little bit of dirt in here while you're doing this, you're going to get a little bit of dust and debris in there. That's not bad. If you're really concerned about it afterwards, do an oil change. I'm not going to do that. You know what? There's a little bit of dust and dirt that I can see just kind of sitting in here. It's not washed out, so that's okay. The corner that was bent up, I just bent it right back down with my hand. It's a splash shield, basically. It's a windage tray, if you will. So, new gasket. Look at this. Interesting. Now, it does go in a specific way. Okay, so these are going to go down inside. This flat end is going to be facing you. It's going to be facing you. Basically, you're just going to come along. That's it. Right? Wow. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Let's do this again, Wayne. There we go. There we go. I need no, it only goes in one way, so this is just a pressure fit. You know what I'm saying? I would not use any silicone adhesives or anything like that. You don't need to, because this just literally fits into place. And as you go to torque the valve cover back down to the head, these nice fitting areas right in here and all the way down these leading edges are going to crush down a little bit, because this is pliable now. My old one was hard as a rock, not pliable. So, a piece of dog hair in here. I don't have a dog. How do I get... Anyway. There we go. That looks good. So we're going to take this, we're going to flip it upside down, we're going to put it on the engine. Let's get going, and then we'll... Basically, it's the reversal of what we just did. Taking it apart. Oh, yeah, don't forget. These two grommets, they give you two. You're going to use these for those two bolts that go here and here. Okay? Don't lose them. There we go. The two problem areas that we're going to have is right down in this corner where this big bracket is, and maybe where this wiring harness is at. Other than that, it should go in pretty easy, pretty much straight down. You have one stud here and you got one stud here, both on the front part of the head. One on my left side where the front of the engine is, and one on the right side where the back of the engine is, if you will, over the transmission. So, let's get this thing upside down. And again, I apologize for the sunlight, and it's probably fading out my camera, and just gonna slowly line that one up. And I'm touching back there where I can't see. There we go. Line that up. Boom! Look at that. Now, don't forget that there's this bracket that we're going to use up over here. That one will hold that in place. This bracket here, which holds up the front wire harness off the intake. This one here is the kind of the stubborn one. I don't know why. And then don't forget, you have two grommets. 1, 2. So we're going to grab those like right now. And there's two specific long bolts for that. That's why I left the grommets on there. Those are the longest ones. So, here we go. Don't like the shadows here. We got two bolts with our new grommets on them. Always want to start your bolts by hand. Do not use a tool, because you're going to possibly cross thread something. Start them by hand. Get them into place. That is the best thing to do. You do not want to cross thread. Once you cross thread, you're in trouble. Got my 10 mil. I'm gonna just use my ratchet. We gotta do these two first, just to suck down the valve cover gasket, and then I'm gonna go corner to corner, just to tighten them up. You don't want to crank them down yet. Go head over to this side. Nice and easy. Basically, like I just said, corner to corner. I went down the middle first, went the two with the grommets, and now I'm just gonna jump. Okay. They're all tight. Let's get the let's get the coils put back on. Yes. Having a great time as always. Now, as I look down the spark plug holes, ports, number 2, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 down there, I can see just a little bit of oil. So that center O-ring there, part of the gasket, was, unfortunately, leaking a little bit. I can see some residue on this, on the coil. Coil on plug. Let me give them a wipe down over here. Now, let's see. We'll get these back on. There we go. Alright, wait a second. I wonder if you have to go in a specific order. One, I'm calling it 1. Front of the engine, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. And don't forget that there's a nut that goes down on the first one, and then there's a bolt down in here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Now, I'll kind of show you what I was kind of talking about before. I got my screwdriver handle. That way there I can put them in my hand, and if I feel like something is wrong, as I'm trying to cross thread something, I can stop. Whereas with a gun, you're just going bap, and you're hitting it. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nut, bolt, we're good. All the way across. Bracket is in here, bracket is in there. Whew. You don't have to touch injector lines, or you don't have to touch the injector wiring, the clips or anything like that, which is a great thing. Hose and hose. And that's it. Are you kidding? I'm done? And then the engine cover. The engine cover's like, I'm not going to put the engine cover back on because I'm going to go to the car wash and wash down the front of the motor because this is where the oil leak was at. Over on this side, running down. I noticed a couple of drips on my driveway. So, PVC. Positive crankcase ventilation. There and there. Now, we'll get that popped on real quick, and then of course the one on the back side. I wonder if this is replaceable. I wonder if there's an actual like a ball bearing in there, a flutter valve or something. Because a lot of PCV valves use that, like I'll call it a ball bearing in there. It's not a ball bearing, but a flutter valve almost, and they flap back and forth, and they allow pressure, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. That's on. We're gonna put this back on. We're getting this. Oh, almost forgot. What are we forgetting? Hey, if you don't have any of these metal trays or magnetic trays, this is a magnetic tray, as you can see. Magnetic tray, not falling out. I got a couple of these. Yeah, this is aluminum. That's not. It's handy dandy. You don't lose anything. Let's get this back on there. Oh man, I can actually open this thing and close it with my fingers. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 100%. Questions, comments, likes. Hope you like this. This was fun. Something to do on a beautiful day. And comment. It's all done, completed. Everything's ready, good to go. Go wash it. Check your oil level afterwards. Run the engine for about 10-15 minutes. Make sure you do not have any other leaks anywhere. And go from there. Cheers. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of here. Okay, lastly, start it up. Check for leaks. Now, let me just get my camera right here. You take a look right down in here. That's where she was leaking from, down in this front corner. That was my concern. I know it's kind of tough to see way down inside there. There's a little bit of oil residue all the way along. So there you go, start it up, let it run, check for leaks. I'm going to put my engine cover on after, like I said, and we'll get it washed up here. So, there we go. Thanks for watching. Ooh yeah.